Wait, sorry, one more time?
They're going to start at that end where number 1 is and work to the left.
Okay.
Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in 2026 football, starting with the Meet the Lions. Hopefully I'm sounding decent. Those of y'all that have my number, you can let me know if I sound like Mickey Mouse, which I have been known to do occasionally on these. But we're going to start with the football Meet the Lions. Hey,
Yeah.
so tell Trey Payne that we're ready. Just yell downstairs that Rocco's ready.
So tell Trey Rocco's ready.
Just yell down there, Rocco's ready.
Rocco's ready.
All right. Still logistics being figured out here. Obviously, it's a few minutes before the game gets started as we get into the Meet the Lions. We normally do this without being at a game. But this time we decided to do it in the midst of a game. So doing the football before the game, we're doing all the other fall sports in the middle of the game during halftime. So, again, it's Coach Ford coming at you from Warwick Memorial Stadium, standing on top of the press box. If you're listening to me here at the game, you can look up here. I'm the only one standing outside the fence, risking life and limb for your Lions. I'm actually really seeing the height, so I don't need to get near the edges, so don't worry about me. This evening we'll be playing Seagraves, and we'll talk about them here in a little bit after the Meet the Lions ceremony. Let's get into all the other football stuff after this little ceremony. Here in a second, Trey Payne down in the press box will be starting the roll call for the Lions. Starting over there on your right with number 1 and working numerically to your left as you look across the screen. So I'm going to shut up here for the moment, and Trey Payne's going to get started.
Welcome to our guests from Seagraves tonight. First of all, we're just so thrilled to have everyone back for the 2026-2027 Lions football. We can names of our Lions tonight and our incredible football team along with the coaching staff. We'll start with Micah Dixon as our manager, our media, Bobby Dial, and Jake Ford. Your Trinity Christian Lions, number 1, Levi Shelton. Coming in at number 2, but not number 2 in our hearts, Dustin Ashley. Number 3, Kai Lee. Number 4, S.J. Cox. Number 5, wide receiver linebacker Jackson Resnick. Number 6, our corner punter Austin Mahoney. Number 7, wide receiver defensive back Brian Suarez. Number 8, running back and linebacker Griffin Neal. Number 9, wide receiver defensive back Brody Showers. Number 10, wide receiver defensive back Rylan Purdy. Number 11, wide receiver defensive back Britley Wood. Number 12, wide receiver defensive lineman Colin Norris. Number 13, quarterback defensive back Chad Scott. Number 14, quarterback and D-back Carson Castillo. Number 15, running back and linebacker, Caden Ashley. Number 16, quarterback, D-back, Caston Valdez. Number 17, wide receiver, defensive back, Hudson Churchwell.
Got a thing on his knee.
Number 18, wide receiver, defensive back, Adrian Terrasas. Number 19, quarterback, defensive back, Ryder Robertson. Number 20, wide receiver, defensive back, Brock Erickson. Number 22, running back and linebacker, Wyatt Newton. Number 23, wide receiver, D-back, Jordan Gonzalez. Number 24, running back, D-back, David Carricker. Number 26, wide receiver, defensive back, Zach Allen. Number 27, running back and linebacker, Lane Man of Steel. Number 28, wide receiver, D-back, Carson Langham. Number 31, wide receiver, defensive back, Cale McKinley. Number 32, wide receiver, defensive back, Easton Shindelwolf. Number 33, wide receiver, defensive back, Luke Hacker. Number 44, tight end, D-line, Tanner Holloway. Number 52, offensive line, defensive line, Bo Connor. Number 54, O-line, D-line for Roger. Number 55, O-line, D-line, Jackson Norman. Number 56, O-line, D-line, Gavin Dalma. Number 60, O-line, D-line, Zorian Bermia. Number 62, O-line, D-line, Nolan Hopland. Number 65, O-line, D-line, Jeremiah Navarrete. Number 66, O-line, D-line, Paul Bagfall. Number 70, O-line, D-line, Macklin Harold. Number 72, O-line, D-line, Jaden Ramon. Share it for your 2026 Trinity Christian Lions.
same what we've had for a few years. They may have added a little few things on the side. What?
3 different spots have went.
The wings are big. Same over here, one facing out, one facing It's in a bad shadow place too. Yep. It's supposed to get better. Hey guys, that was it for the football.
Can't believe I done so many times I was doing, but you didn't take the lead and I denied for you. You knew what I needed was a sign from the sun. You knew what I needed was a sign by the time it's over. In the city is over. You scream now, it's a war in the mind. Bet you can't come right now. Bet you can't come right.
They can make it back in time, so we may be introducing them in the
scream now, it's a war in the mind. Bet you can't come right now. Bet you can't come right now.
family members are involved. We're gonna get them done whenever they show up. What'll happen this evening? Just be patient with everybody else. I'll get Jake to look off to the left. Jakey, show the run through and the moms. Again, game time for all you guys that are I'm gonna turn myself and get ready for a good evening of live football. Back with you here in a little bit.
Took a break, okay, and now it's back to work.
Dolly Parton, it's all 95.
Just wait till they put me in this dirt. They don't keep me cool. Is it heaven on this earth? Is it heaven on this earth? Is it heaven on this earth?
Jolene's number 1. Jolene or 95? 95.
Showering the blood start pumping, out on the street, the traffic starts jumping, the folks like me on the job, so 9 to 5. You're pushing all the way to make me
Is it still not? He's not associated with the school at all? Oh, okay. Is it going to start? Jeez, it's coming. Too much. Pay attention to what's going on down there.
Please don't take him just because you makes a man that I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my hand. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take it even though you can. Jolene, Jolene.
That turned it off. Might pick up better. This connects to
I almost wonder if she's not
I have I'm not sure either. I got a hype video I'm gonna play in a second. Do what? I can, I mean, the round right there, there is one in there. I can run it all the way up here. And I can run it through the ceiling in this area and then up through, like I'm doing this board right there. I think I've done that before. Down the back of the inside. Yeah.
want to do with the itinerary? Give it to Trey. It's fine. No, it's right here. Sorry. It's not going to run out for 14 minutes. Try to find some more songs. Yeah, I can't do that. I know what you're talking about. It's a great group. It really is.
Souls of Swing is probably seriously.
That's awesome.
There's just that one line, but it's perfectly acceptable 40 years ago.
Yeah. That's all it takes. Here the bass is already jacked up.
Oh, is it?
I gotta turn it back up. This song is just too much bass.
It takes a lot of volume.
Yeah. And this one won't have as much bass as Earth, Wind & Fire.
So which one is this?
Queen, David Bowie. Bowie. That sounds right.
Sex Baby.
I do play that, but not right now. Or we should, I agree with that. It's fluctuating like crazy. My quality's good, my quality's bad. I'm at 5 megabits per second, down to 4 down here. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Dang, you look good, and it's coming in just fine. No, not that. Hold on. Yeah, it mutes it. You and I are not on the live stream right now, just so you know. We are not on the live stream right now, you and I. It's on.
house over there with the 5 horizontal windows. They got basements.
Some
Yes, sir.
Banco said after this turn the music, everyone gets struck down.
Okay, why?
She wants to announce to the elementary kids
Yes, sir.
in about 30 seconds. So it will go right to the prayer at 6:55.
Okay, sounds like y'all turned me down there.
Yeah, that man, because Rocco told us to turn down up here.
10-4. No, it was that whole block was part of the Green Homes about 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. It's not really, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Archie Warwick Memorial Field at Lions Park, where today your Trinity Christian School presents the first home game of the season as the Seagraves Eagles take on your Trinity Christian Lions. Seagraves had a successful year last year, going 7-4-1 and making it to the second round of the playoffs. Trinity Christian is coming off a 4-6 record last year, looking to rebound this year in a new district. It promises to be a great game this evening. During our halftimes tonight, we will enjoy the band from Seagraves, and we will also finish our Meet the Lions festivities with introductions of all of your fall sports athletes. Also, don't forget, we are live streaming this game on YouTube at Trinity Christian Sports. Text loved ones if they can watch back home if they couldn't make it out tonight. So please remember tonight, as always, this is a friendly competition, and that is the theme of inter-school sports. The Seagraves Eagles and their fans are our guests. Please show courtesy and good sportsmanship, as I know you always do. Our officials are assigned by mutual agreement of both schools. Sportsmanship should be shown by all spectators, no matter which team they are backing and no matter what the call is on the field. This contest is governed by the rules and regulations of the Texas Association of Private and Parochial Schools. The officials are our guests, and most of their decisions should be respected at all times. Sportsmanship should prevail both on the field and in the stands, and we thank you for your cooperation.
Yes, they are very Seagraves. This Martinez is here now. He's still pretty good.
We're ready for war! I'm ready for war! We're strapped with the light. The word is my soul. I cut through the night.
Why are you gonna give me? Turn it off.
My heart is Christ. When Jesus is in you, stay ready to fight. I lace up my boots with the gospel of peace. I walk on the fire with cowards retreat. My prayers are arrows, they pierce through the lies. They whistle through darkness and break out the skies. The spirit's my shield, unbreakable wall. Demons collapse when they hear heaven's call. I'm climbing these trials like bones on a chain. Each step that I take is a strike in his name. No retreat, no defeat, I'm a built to endure.
Right now, I'm only getting
I carry makes victory song. I'm ready for war. I'm strapped with the light. The road is my sword. I cut through the night. No fear in my chest. My armor is Christ. When Jesus is in you, stay ready to fight. My faith is a hammer that shatters his chains. I swing with authority, breaking his brain. Temptation's mirage that fades in the drought. The living water keeps washing it out. I'm marching formation with angels beside. Their wings like a storm, their voices collide. The battlefield trembles, the heavens roar. Every victory shout.
Here we go, folks. Back at it. Here we go. It's FORD here with the JAKE here from Warwick Memorial Stadium for this first game of the 26-27 season. As Trinity takes on the Eagles of Seagraves. You just saw everybody run by with the Cub Club coming after them. All the future high schoolers that Trinity will have way on down the line. It's pretty stinking cool. Also, down the end zone, we got Bobby Guy. And on the field, we got Coach Hiley attempting to do some color like we did last year. Got some better equipment, so maybe it'll sound a little better than it did last year. So we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. Clean up the kids down the field, and we're going to line up on the sideline, and we'll do the prayer, the anthem, and the coin toss, and we'll get this game started. So we'll be back with you in just a second. Before we get started, quick shout out to my biggest fan ever, little Maggie Warsaw. How you doing, hon? Get ready for another season of football. It looks like I'm going to do the coin toss first, and then the prayer and the anthem. For the Lions, we've got number 2, Dawson, Ashley, number 54, and number 1, Levi Shelton, new to Trinity from Ruidoso. He's a quarterback back in Ruidoso, who comes over here in his senior year, and he will be quarterbacking a little bit in the rotation of the Lions and their offense this year. So I'll let Trey talk.
Number 16, and number 65, Alex Rubio.
Coin toss fixing to happen. Seems like you got Mr. Marrero out there. I could be wrong. I think that's it. On the left. Before they do it in the tossing. And I think he's fixing to toss it right here, showing him the coin, looking at Seagraves, see what the call, throws it in the air, hits the ground, right over there behind Levi. Looks like one as he's looking at Levi Shelton. And it looks like the Eagles will be defending nope, they want to go from north to south. Trinity Christian is receiving the first kickoff of the year. We're going to get started here in just a sec. So, as the captains come back to the sideline, we're going to get this game going. Back with you in a second.
And then for the playing of the national anthem. Let's pray. Lord, we thank you for today. We thank you, Lord, for kids on the field, Lord. We thank you for the time and energy and effort. We thank you for the athletes to put in for this game, Lord. We thank you for the officials put in time as well, Lord. We pray that all efforts will be blessed on the field tonight. Lord, we pray that there will be safety on the field, Lord God, and that all the actions, everything that's said and done at the game tonight will bring honor and glory to you. In Jesus' name I pray.
saying you couldn't hear me, that's because that wasn't me. I'm a little louder here on my mic. Hopefully you can hear me just fine here. That was Matt Havens down in the press box. Turned on the mics in there a little bit more than they should have. So yeah, no comment there. But honestly, if you want to hear the prayer, you gotta be here. The speakers here at the stadium are not the best in the world. So I don't know that you're going to be able to hear it as well as you have in the past. So you're going to have to listen to the sultry sounds of law. Hopefully y'all are okay with that. Again, my cameraman this evening is to my right. My son is here. So I am in the market for a new one. I'm hearing people can't hear me, so I'm going to. Okay. How's that? Wow, something is not good. Check, check. Can you hear me now? Sound like an old phone commercial from a while back. My wife and Miss Warshaw, how are we feeling? How am I sounding? As we get ready for the opening kickoff. Gonna bounce on the ground, get right past a few Lions, get to David Carricker, gets it up to the 27, 28-yard line. All right, I got from my wife that y'all sound better, so here we go. First play of the season, official play after 2 scrimmages last week in Canyon against Sunray, and the week before that. I forgot where we went, to be totally honest. Slept since then. So here we go. We do have a committee of quarterbacks. First quarterback you're going to see looks like it's going to be number 14, Carson Castillo. In the backfield is Levi Shelton, one of your other quarterbacks. You got twins right, split left. In the backfield, you also got David Carricker. Handoff David Carricker in that triple option right. David only makes about 3 yards. I'll bring up 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7 from the 31-yard line.
Back to pass, looking left, throwing left, missing left. Is Carson Castillo, intended for Dawson Ashley. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. So a 3-yard gain by David Carricker, then an incomplete pass. First pass of the year from Castillo to Ashley is missed. We're hoping for a big, big season from Dawson Ashley. And a gain of about 2 on that for David Carricker, and you're going to see the Lions punt on their first possession. All right, my little helpers. That's drawn off. That might be enough for a first down. We'll have to see where the Zebras put it on the field. It looks like there's a chance that could be a first down for the Lions, as it is called as a defensive encroachment. But we have our first Zebras on the Serengeti talking over a few random things, but it looks like they are going to mark it off against the Eagles of Seagraves. And let's see if it's enough for a first down. And it should be, and it is a first down. There we go, first down Lions. There it is. So back out on the field, you still got Carson Castillo at quarterback with Levi Shelton and David Carricker in the backfield. You got Dawson Ashley split out on the side we're on and 2 on the other side. Carson is ready, gets the snap, takes it himself right up the middle. He's already got 5, 6, fighting for a few more, and it looks like it's going to be right there at 6. So 6-yard run by quarterback Carson Castillo there on 1st and 10. All the way up to the 44-yard line of the Lions, bring up 2nd and 4. Same personnel. No, I hadn't heard you. I'm sorry, bro. Dawson Ashley up, caught it! First down, Trinity, down at the 25. I think you were muted. Big toss and catch by Carson Castillo to Dawson Ashley. First down, down at the Eagle 25-yard line. Coach Hiley, what do you think of that play?
I feel like that's going to be a problem for Seagraves as Dawson Ashley just went up and high-pointed that ball, and they've got no answer for that, Ford.
Here we go, Carson hands it off to David Carricker. He went down so fast I didn't even see him. Dave's kind of small, so I lost him in that pile. A gain of about 1 on that play. What you got, Coach?
Lions with, 4 returning linemen, we expect that middle to be a little more open, but Seagraves is definitely crashing the middle right now. David Carricker with just no room to go.
Folks, crazy thing is, I know you can hear Coach Hiley. I cannot, so I kind of wait till I see him done. That pitch over to David Carricker, a long run for a gain of about half a yard, if that. Sweet. Maybe while you're talking, you could unmute your mic on your head and then push this too so I can hear you at the same time. Here we go. Offset to the right this time. Carson looking to throw. He gets to Dawson. Dawson makes a move. I thought he stepped out of bounds, but did not. I thought he got to the 19 before, and he did. They're going to give him the 19. That's still going to be short. It's going to be 4th and about 4. 4th down and 4 for the Lions. And in here, you're definitely going to go for it. I don't think you're going to kick it. That's nothing against our kicker, but he's new. That would be Austin Barnett. He's really more of an extra point specialist. I guess we could put Ford back there and try to kick it. But Ford is also the snapper. It's kind of hard to snap to yourself. So here we go, 4th and 4. Waiting for the play. Got it. Ready to go, same formation except offset right. Carson's ready to go, got the ball, keeps it himself, going off left side. He's got a chance to get in there, and there's your first touchdown. Carson Castillo, 20-yard touchdown. First score of the game, Carson Castillo.
Was interested to see what the Lions would do on 4th down without Deacon in the backfield kind of banging up the middle, and sure enough they go speed to the outside all the way to the zone. Carson Castillo, beautiful run, beautiful block out there by Dawson Ashley.
Exactly, good call, Coach Hiley. There is the aforementioned Austin extra point, first one of the year, and it's official for him, and it is good for Austin Barnett. Thank you, Jake, showing the scoreboard. There you go, folks, with 7:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Trinity Christian up 7-0 against Seagraves. It's always good when my watch says it's too loud in my surrounding environment, so that means we're doing it right. And to go ready to kick off is Ford Rogers. Nice kick. That's going to go in the end zone. That's what I love that. I'm sorry. That is my thing. That is for sure. I'm looking at some of the comments so far. I haven't looked at it yet. Coach Ford, top 5. Thanks, Zach Anthony. We miss you at Snapper, that's for sure. Miss you, bro. I was just talking about you the other day. We can't understand a word. Yeah, my mic goes in and out. Hopefully we're a little bit better now. Let's see, where was I? Okay, watching on YouTube broadcast is audio is terrible. I'm doing my best, bro. Trying to fix it. What time do you think halftime will be? That's very hard to determine. I would say it'd probably be, 8:15. We got a flag on the play. Right up the middle they go. Gain of about 2 on that, maybe 3. Okay, okay. Hey, Bill, I don't know who you are. I'm sorry if you're a Trinity guy or a Seagraves guy. That's great. I'm glad you're with us. Don't have the ability to do stats, really, where I am. It's really rudimentary kind of a live stream here. So it's just kind of a sit back and enjoy. I do know that was a 20-yard pass from Carson, or actually 20-yard run by Carson there to score a while ago. Not going to do stats on this one. I don't have that ability, and I don't have the staff for that either. So he had a flag on the play, be first down and 15 back from the 20. And quarterback is rolling left, and he's got some room, and he's got the first down, and he's kind of shifty, and he runs for about 23 yards for an Eagle first down. What's with the tackling, Coach? Nice little misdirection on that play right there. Ball went out of bounds. It'll remain Eagle ball, first down. Coach, I think you were muted on that last thing. You are unmuted right now.
So what I was saying is, just lost contain. I don't think it was necessarily the tackling. 3 tackles on that play. So I guess I look stupid. I should have stayed muted.
All good, man. We're learning. So again, hopefully y'all can hear Coach Holly pretty well. He is muting his mic down there from time to time till I call on him. So here we go, first down for the Eagles inside line territory at the 42-yard line. Got a nice little, oh my gosh, power. I got a flag on the play, I'm sorry. Whatever it is probably coming back. And they are tough, looks like. We need to start tackling a little bit better, or this is not going to go well.
You know, defensive line will getting a little too far upfield, and we're losing that contain.
Indeed, that play on Trinity declined as the Eagles take the result of the play and move down the field all the way to the Lion 29. There's a lead right up the middle, and we're trying to tackle the big guy up high, and that is not going to work. You need to hit him down low. As that tackle made by Griffin Neal, though.
Griffin Neal with the tackle. 7. It's 2nd down and 3 for the Eagles.
Getting free, he's got an angle, and he's going to get in. Oh, but he's not. He's taken down by Kai Lee. Right about the 1.5. They may give him all the way to the 1. It'd be 1st and goal, as you heard Trey Pay in the background, for Seagraves. Yep, 1 yard line, first down. It's my first game and my voice is going, and it's not even the end of the first quarter. I'm in big trouble. There's a touchdown for the Eagles. Extra point with a chance to even up the score coming up here in just a second. '48 live streams going. Thank you for being with us here on YouTube, whether you're a Trinity Christian fan or a Seagraves fan. We're glad to have you with us, and Seagraves does even up the score at 7. 5:21 left here. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a long game if I can't get through doing the scoreboard. 5:21 remaining here in the first quarter. 7-7, opening game of the season. Don't know that you can see that, but there's the roster for Trinity Christian. If you even want to pause your live stream, you can see who all is on the team that was called out by Trey Payne during the Meet the Lions. I know it's really small. I'll put Seagraves up there for the moment as well. There it is. All right, we're ready for the kickoff after the Eagle touchdown. Game tied at 7.
It's the kick for the Eagles. Character and Ashley to the C.
I think the internet was playing games on me. It was 48 people in the live stream. Now there's 31. Gets that up to Jackson Resnicek. Jackson with a decent return all the way up to the 39. Oh my goodness, I'm in big trouble.
First and 10 for Lions at the 39-yard line.
All right, coming out looking a little bit different. Got a tight end on this side. Twins right, tight left. Carson Castillo still at quarterback. Handoff straight away to David Carricker, who was hit immediately as one of the Eagles is through the line without any problem at all. Didn't get blocked. Carricker only with a loss of 1 on the play, thank goodness. Bring up 2nd and 11. Clock running 4:43, 4:42, 4:41. Same formation, same personnel. Carson gets it over. Pass is complete. to Ryland Purdy. New senior coming in.
That's Riley Purdy right there. Welcome out to football, Riley. Good to see you. Nice moves there.
Again, I apologize. Yelling earlier when Carson scored must have done a thing to my vocal cords. That's kind of fun. Ball bounced off the ground right back up to David Carricker, who grabs it. Loses a hair in the meantime. Got that original line back out there on the far side. You've got Hudson Churchwell and Ryland Purdy. Ryland Purdy in the slot. Wow. This is my first game too. Number 2, Dawson Ashley here on the near side. Again, Carson Castillo in at quarterback with David Carricker directly behind him. And I believe that's Levi Shelton next to him. Throwing over to David Carricker, catches that looking straight into the sun. Does get some positive yardage and keeps rumbling and stumbling, but fumbles the ball, and the Eagles have it. First turnover of the game. Takeaway by the Eagles from the Lions. So the Eagles take over on their own 31 with 2:51 remaining in the first. Score is tied at 7. Nice power sweep. And it is hammered eventually over there by number 27. That's a new student at Trinity. That is Lane Steele. Gain of 2 on that. Clock running at 2:29, 2:28, 2:27. Same formation without the motion. You got a lead off defensive right. Taken down, I think that was Jaden Ramon that had a hand in that one. Third and about 4 yards. That would be 3 yards, Curtis. Math is hard. I'm a history teacher. Double tight, got some motion straight up the middle, and he's got the first down plus a little bit more. So a new set of downs for the Eagles from about their own 44. What are you seeing down there, Coach?
Yeah, I feel like, you got a brand new set of linebackers this year. Just getting used to it. This is a difficult offense to read right off the bat like that. But you got 3 new linebackers out there that are trying to read, and they're just a little slow right now. But we will clean it up, I have no doubt.
Indeed, a little run of about 9 yards by the Eagles there on first down. He's up 2nd and 1 inside the Lions side of the field at the 47. Straight up the middle, another first down. As obviously the Eagles are the rumbling, stumbling, bumbling type that hand it to the big guy and see what he can do, and it's working really well for him. New set of downs down.
Another example right there. Like I said, this is a really tough offense to play your first game at linebacker on varsity level because we're just filling the wrong gaps right now. I have no doubt that adjustments are going to be made. In fact, calling timeout right now. Oh, quarter. So, again, I think your Lions defense just trying to fill gaps right now, filling their way out. Stay tuned. Better defense coming.
Indeed, we are at the end of the first quarter. Tied at 7, but the Eagles are threatening. We'll be back with you in just a second. It's kind of cheating, as some of those linebackers were your kids, so it's your fault. You were muted on that one, just so you know. Having a conversation with Coach Hiley, I thought you guys could hear him too, folks. He was saying it kind of hurts losing a couple linebackers from last year, and of course those were his own kids, as Rhett and Deacon have graduated. Deacon staying here in town as he's going for a Bible degree at Lubbock Christian, and Rhett moving on to Eastern New Mexico to play some baseball. So here we go, the beginning of the second quarter, and the Eagles are driving after a fumble recovery on the Lions 38. Handoff straight up the middle. I think we're doing a little bit better. As that was that Jaden again? I think it was Jaden Ramon, as he's clogging up that middle area. Again, junior Jaden Ramon back at Trinity after missing a year. We're glad to have him back. And he's made 2 big plays just in the last few minutes. And we're hoping for that to continue throughout the entire season. Oh, we almost had him. He gets loose. We grabbed his arm. That's not how you tackle somebody. And he gets down to the 30. It's going to bring up third and about 2. 2. We got a Seagraves Eagle down on the field. I do not like that he's not moving. Okay, his feet are moving now. Mike is going out to help, so is John Murray.
Hope this Seagraves lineman is okay. He just got rolled up on from behind, so 2 players rolled up into him from behind. That's never fun.
We need to fix that. Now, that one works, this one doesn't. Yeah. Okay, he has turned over. I think it was number 78, I think is what it was, folks. Those of y'all that are watching from Seagraves, Adrian Robinson, I think is what I saw. Did you see 78? Let's see, he stood up now, which is a great sign. Yeah, my wife was saying I need a water. It was number 78, Adrian Robinson, and John Brown did go get me a water. Thank you, Steph. And she thanks John. He's over here to my right, enjoying the view from up here atop the press box. Yeah, it's crazy. My vocal cords are hurting. But again, my first opportunity to yell. As I tell my students, I say way too much. Get used to it. 3rd down and 2. Eagles trying to continue their drive here. An opportunity to take the lead. Wishbone way out wide. We can get to him. We got a chance. Lane had him and let him go. He got to the sticks. I don't know if he got past it, but it'll definitely be in the area where you're going to go for it anyway. And 4th down, but it's like within a yard. 4th and 1 is what they're going to put it down at. So we can get a big stop here. Same formation, that wishbone. Right up the middle, and he made it, and he's gone. 4th and 1. It's a 29-yard scamper for a touchdown, and the Eagles take the lead. Oh, he used scamper too. I said scamper, Trey said scamper. What are the chances? Yes, I'm easily entertained, if you hadn't figured that out already. Eagles looking to the sidelines for how they're going to kick this extra point. Apparently, number 78, Adrian Robinson, was probably part of it, and they're trying to obviously replace him, which is understandable. So I think they've got that fixed. They're ready to go. The play clock's at 13. If they're quick about it, they can make it work. It's at 10 now. They are going to have to hurry just to, they're going for 2. So apparently Mr. Robinson was more important than, or I don't know. Back to pass, got a guy wide open. There is a flag down. He didn't make it. So that should be declined if that flag is on Seagraves.
There's a flag on the play.
Of course, if it's on the Lions, we'll get to do it again. And it is offside Lions. Move it closer and they get to do it again.
Side is the call against the Lions. They'll retry the 2-point conversion.
So move the ball a little bit closer. Shouldn't that be half the distance? That is more than half the distance. I'm not a referee. Don't listen to me. Back to the wishbone. That is the wishbone, isn't it? It's been a while. Handoff, and he is stopped. Hit by 52 being Bo, the sophomore Connor. Bo is huge and brings a wallop with him. So good job by Bo on that play. So this game started off really exciting with the Lions taking a 7-point lead on a 20-yard run by Carson Castillo. Eagles have scored 2 successive touchdowns. Lead the game at 13-7 here with 10:02 remaining. Fixing to receive the kickoff. Hoping even the score up. Hopefully go ahead. Again, if you didn't know, the Lions moved down in division in TAPS this year. So all those district games you remember from last year, all those teams we played, we won't be playing them, except for the teams that moved down with us. I think Coram Deo is one of them. But our district is very different this year. And I'll be going over that here in a little bit. Yes, sir.
You need to get a better feng shui with when you're playing music and I'm talking.
I can turn it down. That's not a worries.
No, just when you play music. You're going to play it at the quarter or after a score?
During kickoff and kick return, it'll probably be when I play it the most. The girls take care of their own music.
Back to kick.
That's the play announcer, former mayor Trey Payne. David Carricker with the return. I think that's David Carricker. Yes, it is. Gets it up to the 31. They're going to give him the 32. Now, I know that the Lions have been using a quarterback guy by committee, changing it up with what they want to do. I wonder when you're going to start seeing the other guys. Nothing against Carson. He is more the running quarterback, and it might be right here, actually. No, there's Carson out there. I'm sorry, it's not right here. Same personnel, except you got a tight end on the far side, which is, I believe, Bo Connor. And you got Purdy and Churchwell over here, I believe. Yes. And we got a false start. Lions are going to go back 5 yards.
That false start going to be on David Carricker in the backfield.
All right, let's try this again at 1st and 15. Same personnel, same formation. Carson takes it himself, trying to follow David Carricker up the middle, and he is taken down quickly by number 20 for the Eagles, Eric Pinion.
Pinion. No gain on the play. It's 2nd down and 15.
2nd and 15, as you heard the former mayor say. Back to pass is Carson. He's in trouble. He's tossing it, and it is short. Intended for Ryland Purdy. Brings up 3rd and long. Probably see another pass here coming up. Again, your more running quarterback with who will throw some is Carson Castillo. If you ever need more of a pocket passer, you're looking at Levi Shelton. And then I know Jet Scott brings his own athletic ability with them, as he's like a foot taller than everybody else, and it's kind of weird, but it works. Guys wait for the play in their hats, as I believe it's all by radio now. Throwing out to Hudson of Churchwell, who is, oh, you got to throw that! He was out of bounds and then thrown on the ground. If we did that to them, I would expect a flag on us, but it didn't happen, so it's going to be 4th down and about 6. And so you're going to see the Lions punt. Here comes Ford Rogers, number 54, back to punt.
Ford Rogers back to punt. Milano's back to receive.
Apparently they were missing their up back, which is Levi Shelton. He's out there. They got 4 seconds. They got it back. Ford's got it. That one was pointed straight down and hit weird off of his foot. Takes a Trinity bounce and past the 30, 29, and they're gonna, looks like Dave's, is that Dave? I think it's no. That is number 8, which is Griffin Neal, downs it on the 29. So the Eagles take over here with 8:46 remaining in the second quarter, leading 13-7. Opening game of the 26-27 season for Trinity Christian. Pitch. Oh, Dawson Ashley saw that one the whole way. Loss of 5 yards. Bring up 2nd 15.
5-yard loss on the play.
Dawson on a blitz there. Right place, right time. Loss of 5. Clock running 8:12, 8:11. And clock stop, timeout, Seagraves.
Eagles with the timeout.
I'll give you a chance to tell you all about the schedule for the Lions this year. So obviously this is the first game of the season playing against Seagraves. We're playing at Post next week, so not that far of a drive down southeast to Post to play the Antelopes, which I believe is the home school for our announcer, Trey Payne. Then we have homecoming on 9/11 here at the Warwick Memorial Stadium against Legacy Academy, which is out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Then we play Wellington here as well, and then we travel to, on the 25th of September, travel to Slayton right down the road too. And that'll do it for our non-district schedule. We then start our district schedule on October 2nd here at Archie Warwick Memorial Stadium against Lubbock Christian. Yes, we are back with our old rivals, Lubbock Christian. That rivalry was always a lot of fun. Then we're on the road for 2 straight weeks against Lake Country Christian Academy, which used to be in our district, and we were away from them for a couple of years. Now we're back with them. Then we play away at Coram Deo. And we finish the season here against Covenant Christian, that's out of Colleyville in the Metroplex. That's the entire season for Trinity. Nice pass and long gain. Dawson Ashley takes him down at the 41-yard line of the Lions after a huge pitch and catch. First down for the Eagles. That's a rundown of your schedule for this season for the Trinity Christian Lions. Again, your district is smaller. I would say it is a hair easier, as last year that district was extremely tough. Lubbock Christian, I believe, won state last year. I could be wrong. They made it to the state game or they won state. I'm sorry, I don't know. We weren't in the district, so I wasn't paying attention. We do have an injured Eagle on the field, whether it's his lower extremities or I don't know. He's laying on the field for a second. We'll see. It's number 44, which for the Eagles, that is Braden Miharis. I added an N there. I apologize. But it's definitely going to be a different look for the district here for Trinity. Not as many teams in the district either. My guess is they would take at least 2, if not 3 teams to playoffs. So I would bet as long as you don't come in last in the district, you're going to be seeing some more Trinity Christian playoff football at the end of this season. You got anything for us, Coach Hiley, as we wait for them? Sorry, we'll wait a second after this play. Nice little misdirection, but runs right into a couple of Lions. I think Griffin Neal was in there on that one, as well as Lane Steele. I saw Griffin in there too. So a gain of 3.
Espino with the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Eagles.
How's it feel, Coach, to see your son as a coach on the sideline, Deacon Hiley, down there helping with the defense?
Yeah, I might suit him up at halftime.
Same formation.
That's a joke. That's a joke, all you people.
Hiley likes to joke around. There's another run, almost a first down. They end up with 3rd and 1. They're on the Lion 32.
Jaden Davis with the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Let's hear it, Lions fans. It's 3rd down.
Looks like we got some bells that we didn't have last year. Reminiscent of the Saddle Tramps up for Tech. There's a run right at Dawson Ashley. We stop him. Loss of 1 on the play. Dawson again with a big stop. Going to be 4th and 2. They will undoubtedly go for it, though. And if I were them, I wouldn't run to the direction where Dawson is lined up on defense.
4th down and 2.
Again, we need a big, big season out of Dawson Ashley. Where are they putting the sticks? It looks like 4th and 3. Dawson Ashley getting a lot of attention from potential suitors at the next level. We won't go over those now. We may go over those later in the year. And we have a timeout. Trinity. Coach White seen what they were going to line up as, which probably the same formation they've been doing the whole game, save for a couple. And Coach White calls a timeout. Again, what's going on in other sports, the volleyball teams, as I said during Meet the Lions, they are in, I believe it's the shallow water tournament. If my memory serves, I could be wrong on that, but it is a tournament here close. And they've been playing all day, as most of them missed school today. I believe the Varsity will be able to make it for halftime rather easily. I haven't seen any of them yet, but I believe the JVs had a few extra games a little bit later in the schedule for that tournament, but they will be here at least, I would figure, by the break in between 3rd and 4th quarter. We will be finishing there. I see one of the Varsity volleyball girls right now as Tegan Trout is making her way along the walkway at the base of the stands. So Varsity's done and they are here, and you'll be seeing all of them during halftime as we complete the Meet the Lions festivities. Same formation as always. Here we go. Eagles 4th and 3. Look, they wanted to see what the Lions were lining up as, and so the Eagles called timeout, and they're going to reevaluate what they were going to do here on 4th and 3 with 5:04 remaining here in the second quarter.
If you'll please make your way down to the field at the 2-minute mark. All sport athletes.
Never seen O'Pry move like he's moving right now. O'Pry is getting after it down here.
I hope you guys can understand Coach Eiley, because my walkie is not working too well. I can hear him yelling. It just sounds like he's screaming at me in the hallways, which he does on a daily basis, but that's kind of the way it goes. I'm kind of used to it. I think I've seen a few more. Yeah, there's a few more Varsity players, so Varsity's here. I haven't seen any JV yet, so yeah, what I was told is, no, there's a JV right there. So maybe one of the JV teams is here, and maybe one of the other ones is a little late, a little behind. Here we go, let's try this again. 3rd attempt at 4th and 3. Little fake handoff, he's gonna throw it. He throws it deep, wide open! We're not going to cover the receiver as he's 10 yards away from the nearest defender. An easy touchdown on 4th and 3 for the Seagraves Eagles to take a, for the moment, 19-7 lead. Unbelievable. It cannot be that easy. Somebody releases, somebody's got to go. Come on, D. I love there right outside the T and the R you see on your screen is Bobby Dye on that end zone tower. I brought him a nice little chair and he's all relaxing while he films the game from the end zone point of view. Way to go, Bobby Dye. Thank you for doing what you do for Trinity Christian Sports and for the media team. Thank you, Bobby Dye. 2-point attempt, and the quarterback's going to keep it himself and make it in. Make it 21-7. 21-7 here with 4:55 remaining in the second quarter. Trinity Christian, who scored first. I don't know why we have 22 on the board. It's 21. There we go. They fixed it. 21-7 with 4:55 remaining. Again, Trinity scored first, took a 7-point lead, and 3 straight touchdowns by the Eagles. One of them they kicked an extra point. One of them they missed the 2-point conversion, and this one they made the 2-point conversion. There's your 21 points. As the misdirection of that wishbone is really confusing the Lion defense, which that's what it's made for. You got lots of options out of that kind of setup. A little higher, Jake. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, looked a little higher. All right, here we go. Big number 52. That would be, he's not on the list that I was given for Seagraves, so I can't tell you what his name was. Again, right to David Carricker, as they know not to give it to Dawson Ashley. David Carricker is probably his best return of the day, all the way up to the 37 or 38, depending on where the spot is. I haven't seen a zebra put it down yet. Looks like it's gonna be about the 38.
Ball placed at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions.
And boom, 38. So it is your fourth possession for the Lions, scoring on their first one, punting on the second. No, they punted on their first one, scored on their second one, fumbled on their third one, and now here's your fourth possession, I believe. Again, I'm doing this all off the top of my head, and I'm 54 and old, so memory may not serve. So here you go. You got twins left, split right, with most likely Purdy and Churchwell on the far side, Dawson Ashley on this side. You got Carson Castillo still at quarterback. With David Carricker and Levi Shelton, you got Carson Castillo taking it himself. I guess they stopped forward progress and called it, even though I never saw Carson hit the turf. Bring up 2nd and 8-ish for the Lions. It's a little longer than 8, more 8 and a quarter, 8 and a half, 8 and a third, 8 and 1.725. Same formation, same personnel. Carricker for 1, and that's 1.725. So 3rd and 7 for the Eagles, for the Lions. First team I ever worked for and coached for was the Eagles, so it's very easy for me to say Eagles. It's where I coached Devin Rocha all those years ago back at Roosevelt. Way down on the ground below me is some middle school homecoming proposals. A lot of little middle schoolers going crazy down there. We have another hurt Seagraver. 73, I think, is his number. Let's see if I have that on there. Yes, Daniel Angulo. I believe that's 73. I believe you guys can probably see that on the screen. Coach Hiley, did you see anything on this injury?
No, didn't see this one. It was underneath the scuffle there with the tackle, but I did not see this young man. He was not one of the ones on the tackle, so I don't know if it rolled up into him or what.
10-4, thank you, sir. Is slightly hobbling off. That could feel better in a few minutes, or that could be the game for him. We'll see. So keep your eyes out on number 73, see if he makes it back on the field. I haven't seen big number 78 back on the field yet, but I hadn't really started looking till right now. So you got 3rd and about 7 now for the Lions. 3:52 remaining here in the second quarter, 3:52 remaining before halftime. Lions down 2 scores to Seagraves. Again, a little bit of trivia for those of y'all didn't know. Seagraves is where Mr. Martinez, Ovidio Martinez, secondary principal, was before he came to Trinity. Here's a pass to Dawson Ashley, first down. Dawson could go. You are not going to catch him. Dawson Ashley! 59-yard touchdown. Castillo to Ashley for the second score of the game for the Lions.
52-yard touchdown reception.
Austin Barnett out there to kick the extra point. That's how you get back in the game really fast. Use your weapons, and the weapons don't get any better than Dawson Ashley. Messed up on that. Looking for some help. And Rylan Suarez has no shot whatsoever, as Rylan Suarez is the holder for the extra point. So extra point no good. We didn't have a fire called there as the snap was not handled properly. You should have a fire call. Somebody should go in the end zone. At least give the holder a target to at least attempt to throw to, but there was nobody there. Lions, in the meantime, get 6 points on this touchdown. First touchdown of the year by Dawson Ashley. We're hoping for tons and tons and tons more. And at 3:35 remaining in the second quarter, the score is Seagraves 21, Trinity Christian 13. Referees are desperately wanting people to go out there and get started. Kind of a pooch kick from Ford Rogers, taken at about the 13-yard line. I can't see his number 3, I believe. It should be Jaden Davis. There on the far side, takes it all the way up. The Zebra's a little slow today. It looks like it's about the 38. Zebras had a nice chill off season, sitting back, not worried about predators. So they're a little slow. It's also their first game too, folks. All of us are a little rusty. Team's still trying to gel. That's why we have non-district games. Lots and lots of people here, as the entire parking lot is full. The baseball parking lot is full, and some cars halfway out the entryway. Not halfway, almost to the entryway. Big run, Jaden Davis again. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling for 12. Stopped by Hudson Churchwell. I think it's pretty easy to tell looking at these players for the Eagles that they outweigh us. They size us pretty well. How big are they on the field there, Coach Hiley?
Yeah, the size is impressive
Bo Connor!
on the Eagles. Although Bo Connor seems to have no problem. But there is a significant size on the offense and defensive line. We are not small this year on the offensive or defensive line, but Seagraves is significantly larger still.
Totally agree. Great tackle on that blitz by Bo Connor, as could not even get away from Big 52 coming straight at him, and he's a sophomore. Trips left, back to pass, was gonna throw left. He's shifty, taken down by Lane Steele and Caden Ashley, Dawson's brother. Stopping the clock, timeout, Trinity, with third and about 14, maybe 13.
Now there's that linebacker play we've been looking for right there. Great job, Lane Steele, filling the gap.
Exactly what we needed. I think our coaches are figuring out the best way to blitz to make a difference in this game. Again, Trinity Christian only down 8 at this point. I do see the majority of the volleyball teams here. Referees calling for Seagraves to get over here, and they're not doing it. And they've started the play clock. And the play clock guy is not started. There it goes. They still have plenty of time. As Jackson Cunningham down there ringing the bell as loud as he can, causing as much mayhem as he can. The guys wearing their crazy outfits down there. 10 seconds to get this off, which should not be a difficult thing for them. A little motion by 21. There's a snap at 4. Ball is on the ground! 4th down. Good stop by the Lions thanks to a bumbled handoff by the Eagles. So it'll be 4th and long, and where they are right now, I would assume, you know what that means, that the Eagles are going to punt.
The Lions take their final timeout of the half.
And Trinity takes a timeout with 2:05 remaining in the second quarter. Again, don't go anywhere here in a few moments. During halftime, I believe we have the Seagraves band that's going to perform for us first, and then we will finish the rest of the Meet the Lions festivities with all the other athletes from the fall sports. We'll be down there on the field, maybe on the sideline or on that in lane 1 of the track. Again, tons of people here, a lot of alum here. So Ellie Brewer down here sitting next to her fiance. It's crazy seeing all these kids I've known since they were little, married, and some of them with kids. Ran into Riley Cox at Academy just a while ago with her little one. I'm getting old. And they are back to punt, but it's an interesting formation. You could do a lot out of this, so I would not just assume. Dawson Ashley back by himself. There is the punt. Dawson's going to have a chance to return this. He catches it at his own 8-yard line. Dawson going to make something happen. Dawson's going to make something happen. Dawson going to make something happen. Dawson going to make something happen. Dawson making it happen. Dawson Ashley touchdown. 92-yard punt return. Dawson Ashley. Hopefully no flag on the field as Mac Held running down the sideline without his helmet on outside the area he's supposed to be. For the moment, oh, don't tell me there's a flag. Oh, there was a flag. Was there? What happened? Oh my goodness, I put points on the board too.
That's an illegal crackback block, appears to be the call.
Oh, where did it happen? Somewhere around the 45-yard line of the Eagles. One of the Lions crack back. Oh my goodness, that was behind the play. Dawson Ashley was gone. All you got to do is stand
Dawson was a
there.
good 20 yards past that call when it happened. That happened behind the play by at least 20 yards.
Behind the play by 20 yards. When Dawson's gone, you stand there. But I guess we hit somebody. That's a penalty. Taking back the touchdown by Dawson, a 92-yard punt return. We take it over at our own 48 instead of having an opportunity to even up the score. Non-disciplined reaction by the Lions there. And Dawson has the ball. Let him do his thing. But here's Carson with a gain of 10. Should be a first down for Carson Castillo. I was all excited and stuff. That's the way it goes.
First down.
First down Lions on that 10-yard run by Carson Castillo. Carson again. Another run of about 15. 15-yard run. Clock is still stopped for the moment while they move the chains. 1:15 remaining, and Seagraves will call timeout here with 1:15 remaining in the second quarter.
Seagraves with the timeout. That's their last time.
Coach Hiley, is that Bo Connor on the ground next to you?
Yeah, on that kick return on the opposite side of the field. Bo went down. John's evaluating him right now.
Ay. Can't lose him, but he looks like he's in pain on the ground as John Murray is messing with his knees. That's not good. To his credit, he's getting up. That's what we want to see. And he is walking towards the huddle. You'll see him down the bottom left of your screen right now.
He's up and going. He's good to go.
There we go. That's what we wanted to hear from our sideline reporter, Ryan. Again, that's what we want to hear from our sideline reporter and colorman, Ryan Haley. Had to give him a little props. I mean, he's sitting on the bench there. And we got a flag. What is it there, Zebra Boy? Got an illegal shift? What?
Substitution.
Illegal substitution.
Penalty. It's still first down.
Ay. 92-yard punt return negated by a hit you didn't need to make. Twins left, split right. Carson looking for Dawson. Got Dawson. Dawson moving. Dawson caught. And actually makes up the majority +1 maybe of the penalty from the play before. Clock is running at 1 minute 59. We got 58 seconds, 57 seconds, 56 seconds. Hurry to the line. Twins left, split right, same formation. Carson's still at quarterback. Got it himself, pitches it back to Levi Shelton. Levi Leadership Shelton is nailed out of bounds, but it does stop the clock as he makes it up to about the 21, 22-yard line. Can't see from this angle, sorry folks. Clock stopped at 44 seconds. That may have been the whole point of that play, is just to get it out of bounds so that they could stop the clock. Okay. Again, same formation. Carson back to pass. Look at, oh my goodness. False start.
On the offense. It's a 5-yard.
Okay, I'm watching the whole thing. I didn't see it, so if it was a false start, it was so small. But a false start's a false start. So that's the way it goes. So they're moving them back a little bit. Don't know what that was, but our main, our zebra herd leader with the white hat said we did something we shouldn't have. I'll watch a little closer on that stuff. Carricker, nope. Carson kept it to himself, made up about 5 yards. Clock still running at 40, 39, 38, 37. No team has a timeout left. It's going to continue to run. They're getting up to the line as fast as they can. 31, 30. Got a guy moving over as Purdy's moving to this side of the slot. 27, 26, 25, 24. Wasting time. 23, 22, 21. Oh, come on. 20, 19 seconds. Let's go. We could have gotten 2. Oh my gosh, 4th and long. That probably should have been a false start. Couldn't tell what's going on. Carson looking to get it to Dawson, and it is intercepted on the 8-yard line. Clock stopped at 7. Eagles take over after the Lions had a touchdown, had it taken away, threatened on it, and it ends in an interception as he threw into double coverage looking for Dawson Ashley, picked off by the Eagles. So I would assume the Eagles just sit on it. I mean, I would, maybe see if you can get a big play. They've gotten a couple of big plays so far this game. You might as well try again. Bet they probably sit on it right here, and the quarterback does sit on it. That'll do it for the first half here from Archie Warwick Memorial Stadium. First game of the season. Trinity Christian against the Seagraves Eagles. 21-13 at the half.
followed by the introduction of new 4 athletes.
So you have a moment as the Seagraves band sets up. They're right here on the bottom right of your screen, or they will be here in just a second. And they will perform, and then we will finish with the Meet the Lions. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit, have a little bit of drink, and hopefully heal my vocal cords just a hair. And you guys have a second, go get a drink or something to eat, and come back to check out the band and the Meet the Lions stuff. This halftime will be 24 minutes. The clock is running right now at 23:45. So if you want to time it on your clock or on your watch, there is 23 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in halftime. And we will see you in the third. Back with you in a minute.
So at the half, Lions trailing at 13-21. Again, Coach O'Pry down here seemed to be getting some things figured out on the defensive end. Unfortunate hold call 20 yards behind the play there. Talked to the coaches, seemed to be a kid that tripped, and the official looked back and saw him going to the ground and threw the flag. Nevertheless, hold call cost them there, but Lions come out strong, hopefully have a good defensive front to start the game. Bo Connor with a little twist, but he's ready to go. He'll be good to go. Expect to see him staying in the game. So we'll be back after halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for the pride of the plains, the Seagraves Eagle Marching Band.
Station's right there in red. Third row down. That's the one that throw on his left. That's the. Looks exactly the same. Oh, did it go over? Where was that ball? Sorry, dude. That's how you do that. I was just like, oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, not only do we have this exciting game between your Lions and the Seagraves Eagles, but we're also celebrating the annual Meet the Lions night. All the fall sports teams are here to be recognized by the school for their dedication to their respective programs. Prior to the game, we met the Trinity Christian football program. And now we're going to begin the announcements of the other dedicated athletes, beginning with girls varsity clothing. Alize Brisney Lloyd, Anna Kate Christensen, Lauren Allison, Layla Flores, Kennedy Erickson, Grace Sinclair, Haven Pointer, Jocelyn House, Jersey McCaslin, Lucy Mecca, Kylie Stewart, Molly Zoom Zoom Rich, Tegan Trout, Hurley Newtnell, and manager Faith Snelling. Let's give another round of applause to our girls varsity volleyball. Next up, we have the JV Navy volleyball team. Starting with Ava Abakali, Sarah Allen, Emily Brisney Lloyd, Kennedy Cecil, Kinsey Lynch, Charlie Micus, Amaya Noctigal, Peyton Watts, Maddie Williams, Olivia Roach, and Leighton Williams. Let's hear it for JV Navy Volleyball. We got JV Red Volleyball,
Starting, Emery Barnett, Daisy Carricker, Emily Churchwell, Mason Doss, Cecily Flores, Hannah Stewart, Harper Jackson, Reese Rutland, and Audrey Sinclair. Let's hear it for JV Red Volleyball. So we've got the running squad, the cross-country team. Here for Jack Brewer, Evan Cooper, Paxton Calavoda, Kinsley Williams, and my personal favorite, Daisy Kate Payne. So Austin Barnett, who's kicking for the team tonight. Let's hear it for cross country. Next up, we've got girls golf. Starting off, Blake Cam Smith. Paxton Kirkland, Harper House, Adele Hassey, and Allie Brown. Let's hear it for the girls golf high school team. Next up, we've got the boys tennis roster. Jackson Cunningham, Justice Jacobus, Duncan McMillian, B. Riggs, Landon Lynch, Elijah Bear, Max Dale, Jason Zhao, Big John Cooper, he's not excited.
What was that?
BB Lee, Connor Riley. For the girls, we've got the one, the only, Presley Taylor. Aaliyah Abakerly. Macy Louder.
Hi, guys. Wow, blast from the past right there. Look at this.
Dawson.
Wow, that's awesome. You guys look, oh, wow. Thanks, Clayton.
Soma
Appreciate it. Cole,
Lee.
Daniel, good to see you, bro.
Kaylee Weber. And Ella Zhao. Let's hear it for the tennis roster for the fall sports. Next
Next, we've got the cheer squad.
Oh, no, I thought it was over. Sorry, I thought it was over.
Took the thing off the screen too early, folks. I'm sorry.
My old man also thought it was over.
Starting off, Aaliyah Abakley. Landry Alexander. Miss Steven Allen. Emery Barnett. Laney Bowens. Miss Kennedy Cecil. Lauren Ellison. Adele Hassan. Hartley Maston. Let's give it up for Hurley Neufeld. Then Ashton Neufeld. Zoe, yes, you got it, Neufeld. Natalie Payne. Daisy Kate Payne. Abby Spitzer. Presley Taylor. Avery Underwood. And Miss Sophie Underwood. Ladies and gentlemen, these kids work hard. Let's give it up for all these fellow athletes. One more round of applause. Some scores from around the South Plains. Coronado 28, Waterloo 9 at the half. Liberty 21 over Memorial, Sprint 0 at the half. Levelland 21 versus Plainview 14 at the second quarter. And Friendship over Lubbock Cooper 34-10 at the half. We've got some English Premier League score updates. Manchester, Man City 4 over Crystal Palace 1. We've also got NWSL Gotham 0. Portland.
Good stuff coming from Trey Payne. Thank you to him for doing all the Meet the Lions stuff for me. I did kind of set that up for him with the help of the coaches. And he did a great job announcing that, probably better than I could have, at least I believe it was. So we're only about 5 minutes away from the second half kickoff. Trinity Christian down 8 here to the Seagraves Eagles. Don't think we have any injuries. I think everybody is fine back out there and running around. I didn't see anybody hobbling there for Seagraves. So I'm not sure if anybody had any lasting injuries over there. I think they're probably fine. Again, I don't see 78 yet, but again, I just started looking. And as soon as I see him, I'll let you guys know.
Kale McCall signed a record NHL contract, 8 years, over $20 million per year. A record NHL contract. Great news for Coach Havens and this beloved hockey.
Okay, I didn't hear what Trey just said, and I want to know what he just said. Cale Makar signed an 8-year deal with the Avalanche. Okay, I love hockey too, just like Coach Havens. So he was saying something about hockey. That's neither here nor there. You're here to watch football and not listen to me jibber jabber about it. So Lions fixing to run out of the tunnel here in just a second. Boys about to run out of the tunnel here with 2:40 remaining before the third quarter begins. We were able to get everybody in on Meet the Lions. So that's all done. We shouldn't have to do any in between third and fourth quarter. 46 of you here with us on the live stream. Again, glad to have you with us. There is a ton of people here tonight supporting Trinity Christian. A lot of old alumni. Right down below me is my first three of the guys on my first 8th grade team: Daniel Wheeler, Clayton Reeves, and Colby Curry. A lot of great times with those guys. Here comes the Snoils. Actually, we spelled it wrong. L-S-I-O-N. I'm not sure what the girls had in mind when they were spelling Lions right there, but they did not spell Lions. And I will be playing that back for them on video later. I think that's hilarious. So, Trinity Christian should be kicking off as they received at the beginning of the game. Eagles obviously up 8 at this point. Opportunity here with the first possession of the second half. Chance to go up even higher than 8 points. And we have the Lions defense that needs to make a monster stop if they want to have a chance to come back in this. 1:06 left before kickoff. Jake's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Bobby's down there in the end zone ready to go. Coach Eiley's down on the field somewhere. I don't know if he's ready to go because I can't find him. Oh, there he is right there. I have to yell at him real quick. You need to reconnect your phone, bro. Got a squib kick, touched by 7, grabbed by 7, 7 going towards the middle of the field. We had him and he fell down, and then we got Dawson Ashley's got him, and he's not gonna go anywhere. So Eagles start their first possession of the second half from their own 39-yard line as I said a second ago, up 8 points. Hoping to go up more. I think we have Coach Eiley back with us. Yes, we do. You are not muted at the moment, just so you know where you are. Now you are muted. Good job. Same formation as always for the Eagles. Got the fake pitch up the middle. Got a dive. And a gain of 2. Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Eagles. I will admit I do.
That linebacker play coming through right off the bat here in the second half. Again, knew that they would be making some some adjustments at halftime. Sure enough, see it on first play. Good job, Lions.
Hopefully y'all hear Hiley good. He's had to reconnect his stuff. Same formation as always. Here we go. Pitch going to defensive left. He's got some room and ends up with almost 20 yards. Excuse me, 15 yards. Thought I saw a flag, but I guess I was seeing things. Again, I missed being up here on the top of the press box. Adds a little bit of a difficulty level as I'm outside where the fence is, and I could fall to my inevitable demise if I were to take the wrong step. I'm sure my wife wanted to hear that. Sorry, Steph. Well, you're not going to be able to stop them if they're getting big chunks of yardage at that kind of a tick. Is a flag on the play on the far side, right about the 32-yard line. We got a face mask on Trinity. Personal foul. They're going to march off a big chunk as I get an eye roll emoji from my wife. I'm just going to keep saying it, Steph, and she'll probably keep sending me emojis. But it's all good. So getting big chunks and then we give them a 15. This is not how you hold them so we can come back in a game. And he's still rumbling. He's still stumbling. We hit him with 3 or 4 guys and he gets in standing up. That is not good defense. And Eagles tack on another 6. I believe they're going to stick with this whole 2-point thing, which is really good for the offense they run. I don't blame them one little bit. I'd do this all year if I was them. And it didn't work this time. Again, it's a second 2-point conversion that didn't work. So with 10:26 remaining here in the third, Eagles score very quickly, taking a little over a minute and a half to add 6 points to the scoreboard. They now lead by 14, 27-13. And Trinity's going to take over here in a second. Getting the big shout out from Mr. Martinez down way below me. Again, Mr. Martinez, formerly of Seagraves, and now ours, and we're proud of it. We're ready to go for the kickoff here at 10:26 left in the third quarter. Back in the back is David Carricker and Dawson Ashley. Big 52 about to kick it off. Ready to go, toe poke it good is probably what he does, and yep, got a pretty good chunk of it. Dawson Ashley, let's not do anything dumb, guys. Dawson Ashley, still going. Dawson Ashley, still going. 45, 46-yard line after getting it inside the 10. Again, Dawson Ashley is what we need to get this puppy going well. Lions take over their first possession of the second half from their own 46-yard line. And we need some good things to happen here. And I still have it on the second quarter. Why do I do that? I apologize. So many buttons to push. And I always forget one or two somewhere. Hand up straight up the middle. David Carricker, his best run of the day. David with about 7. He's still going. David Carricker, he came through the scrum and was still going. That is a gain of, where are you, bro? 20 yards. David Carricker, the best run of the day for Big Dave. I use big rather wrongly in this case. I
The player tried to pull David down by the head, and David just rolled over him and kept going, no knee down. Pretty fun play there. Free play here for the Lions.
That is a catch. He got 1 foot in. That's a catch down inside the 10. But we do have a flag down here on the 36-yard line. Offside, that'll be declined. First down, Trinity inside the 10.
Down Trinity, ball inside the 10-yard line.
But Mac's been waiting to throw a flag like that forever. Twins left, split right, Dawson Ashley off to the right. Still Carson Castillo, quarterback. Got David Carricker behind him, and Levi Shelton offset to the right. And Carson taking it himself, and he is hammered by the right tackle of that Eagles defense as he went through the line untouched. Which shouldn't have been a big deal if the play had progressed as fast as it was designed. I think it was a little bit slow. Same formation, same personnel. And we're going to do a yard or two in a cloud of dirt, hoping to get into the end zone. And we got 3rd and goal from the 4, which is definitely 2 down area for the Lions. As you know, they need the touchdown. They're not going to take the 3 points in this case, I would not believe. Again, same personnel, same formation. Carson takes it and gets nothing, and in fact lost 1. I just don't understand. The strength of the Eagle defense is right up the middle, and we've gone straight to it 2 or 3 times in a row here. So here we are, 4th down and goal at the 5-yard line. Huge play. Going to be squandered if we can't get in the end zone here. Again, same formation, same personnel. Carson Castillo ready. And he fumbles the snap. It's back at, oh my goodness. Oh my.
That's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Shooting ourselves in the foot today, folks. These 2 teams, I think, are fairly even. I know there's strengths in different places, but Trinity has definitely been shooting itself in the foot. As they had a touchdown earlier taken away, they should have had a touchdown here, and they shot themselves in the foot again. Great tackle, Griffin Neal. Griffin, one of my junior leadership this year. And of course, the son of former principal Tyler Neal, who is now the head coach at Lubbock Christian for their volleyball team. Lubbock Christian University for their volleyball team. We're all very proud of him. See Miss Walcott, teacher from years ago at Trinity. Miss her greatly. Again, here we go, Eagles, same formation. Again, the trickery and a guy wide open. And he just scoots that tackle that Dawson was gonna hit him with. He's able to go for another 5 yards. Easy 1st down for the Lions. You all right? What? Down there? That's called a coach being mad at a player for not doing his job. And to get that, you were very negligent. First down for the Eagles. Is it in your screen? Jake, can you get the moon? No, well, after this play, see if you can get the moon in the background over there. Moon is a nice shade of deep orange. We're going to keep it at orange instead of red. Running back doesn't get super far, maybe a gain of a yard, yard and a half. Bring up 2nd and 9+. Excuse me, 8+. Math is hard. I'm going to say it this whole year. Get used to it. If you want to write down how many times I say it, get out a couple sheets of paper because it's going to be a lot.
Check. Sorry, Jackson. Close, but no cigar.
Did you get the moon? Did you get the moon? Okay. Thanks to Jake for some good camera movement for me. I think it's kind of cool. Again, the trickery and the motion by the Seagraves Eagles is very well done. It's fooling some of our defense. It's a good offense to go against here early in the season. A lot of other offenses are very straightforward. This one is definitely not. You got to be on your toes and ready to go. We've kind of proven we're not exactly on our toes and ready to go, but here we are at 5:23 and counting, 22, 5:21 remaining in the third quarter with Seagraves up by 14, 27-13. But they come to the line, 3rd and long, looks like 3rd and 7. Same formation as always. See what we got. Quarterback under center, pitch back. It's a sweep to the right, and we had him and lost him. He does go down with about a yard to go, but that kind of thing you would do. You're definitely going to go for it on 4th, especially when you're up 14. So he was able to get a good 6+ yards on that. So yeah, you're going to see Seagraves go for it here, that's for sure.
It's 4th and a half yard to go. Let's hear it, Lions fans.
I am going to be sore tomorrow. Yes, I told you I'd overshare. Here we go. 4th down and less than 1. I would expect a quarterback sneak right here. The old tush-push version, but no. Handoff, but he made it by about 3 yards. So first down, new set of downs for the Eagles, right inside their own 50-yard line at the 47. Clock stopped momentarily while they moved the sticks. It is now going again at 4:14, 4:13, 4:12. Here in the third quarter. How are we doing down there on injuries, Coach Hiley? Do we have any issues with any injuries, any issues down there? That's awesome. A great run by this Seagraves running back is going to be called back most likely. Let's see what the penalty is.
Yeah, we had a hole behind the runner on the line here, so looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Our Serengeti natives are talking it out. Holding on Seagraves, just like Coach Hiley said. So we're going to move him back. Oh, the moon's moving up in the world back there. Getting a little bit higher in the distance. It was very illuminating last night. Thought there was a light on in the backyard, and it was just the moon. Thank you, Lord, for the light that lights the night.
Hold against Scott. It's 10 yards from the spot to foul. It'll be first down and call it 16.
1st and 15 from their own 42 is Seagraves. And Siri thought I was asking her, him, her, whatever, a question of what 1 + 15 is. If I can't do that in my head, I did say I had a problem with math. Wow, we're going to wrestle over there, and he's able to get himself about a good 3 or 4 yards as we continue to tackle high.
3-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 for the Eagles.
Clock running, 2:57, 2:56, 2:55 here in the third quarter. Again, Seagraves has zero reason to be in a hurry. They can use as much time as they want being up 14. And the Lions, the only way they can really stop that is to make defensive stops on plays. But if they keep getting 5+ on plays, it's kind of a moot point. Trips left, quarterback looking left, throwing left, and lane steal! Lane steal! First year at Trinity, like I said earlier, junior makes a great stop.
Third down.
3rd and 13 from their 44. But again, they have definitely shown signs that they can bust for big plays. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and 13. Clock's running 150, 149, 148. Bad snap. He recovers. He runs to his right. He's got room. There is a flag down, probably a hold. He gets about 5 yards, and they're going to see what we're going to reassess here. And it's a big decision for Coach White. Decline it and go to 4th, or accept it and move him back another 10. I think I would definitely accept it and move him back another 10 in this particular case. I believe that's the decision. It's been a while since I was a football coach. Holding, yes, just like I thought.
Holding against the offense.
They're definitely accepting it, moving it back. Should be 3rd and about 23.
This drive from Seagraves has definitely stalled with some major penalties, but it has taken the majority of the third quarter. Only a minute 39 here. This looks reminiscent of the Lions of old, the way they eat up quarters, doesn't it, Ford?
Yeah. What would be your assessment of which team is the most tired right now? Oh my gosh. Come on. Thank you. Dawson Ashley. I did get just a text from Ms. Warshaw about not being able to hear Hiley. He is muted the majority of the time unless he wants to interject or I ask him a question. So he hasn't talked a ton at this point.
I'll be honest with you, I don't mind the ball being in Dawson Ashley's hands right here, whether it's a kick return or a pass. They've had no answer for him so far today.
Exactly. So back to punt, way back. Dawson Ashley might have a come on, go get it, bro. Nothing's gonna happen if you let it bounce. I agree with letting it go and not touching it if the defense is super close to you. I think he had a chance to pick that up after a bounce and do something with it. You just did exactly what the Eagles wanted. Kick it away from you and don't touch it. I think he had a chance to actually make something happen. So now with 28 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, the Lions start from their own 21, needing some points desperately. Yes, they can score definitely 14 in the amount of time they have left in the third and the fourth. But it's better sooner than later. So here we go. You got twins right, split left. In this case, you've got Dawson closest on this side. You got timeout Seattle. Listen to me. Timeout Seagraves. As I think they saw a different lineup. I don't remember Ryland Purdy lining up on the side of Dawson Ashley, which probably has happened. But that one looked slightly different, which might be why they wanted to talk about this. By the way, I did see big number 78 for Seagraves back out on the field. So he's good as well. It's good to see nobody is hurt. A few people have chimed in. There's big old Cam Klingensmith saying, hey, what's up? Hey, Cam, I feel like I just saw you in your truck the other day. I did, didn't I? I believe that's Big Dave EC.
David Carricker with the carry.
Gain of about three and a half on that play. That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter, unless somebody uses a timeout here. Probably. They got 10 seconds left in the third quarter, and nobody is in a hurry. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Got it off just in time. Pitch out to Levi Shelton, which, oh my gosh, he's in big trouble. Reverses the other way. Carson might be able to block for him. Ran probably a good 50 yards and gained about 6 inches.
Short gain on the play, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter. Same score as halftime, 27-13.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we do every game, we would like to honor those that have served this country in the armed forces. So let's honor them by standing and applauding the men and women who have given so much to serve our country.
No.
Thank you for your service.
I don't ever really turn off everything, which they can hear me right now, but that's okay. Just clarifying things with Coach Hiley, folks. Why? You are off. You're good.
Here we go into the fourth quarter. Lions need to score twice. I'll be honest with you, I'd like to see a little more Dawson Ashley here early in this fourth quarter. He has been pretty special to watch today, hasn't he, Ford?
Yes, exactly. Showing that the weapon that he actually is. Yeah, Dawson Ashley needs to have a monster season for us, and he has definitely shown signs of that tonight. He would have had more if one of that 92-yard punt return hadn't been called back, thanks to a crackback 20 yards behind the fact. I'm still burning up about that. I'm sure you are too.
Yeah, definitely things you want to see get cleaned up here early in the season, because those will haunt you, no doubt. But I'm pretty confident in our offense. I think our defense is starting to figure it out here. So we just need to score quickly here as Seagraves is going to try to stall this game out.
Indeed. Here we go, 2 seconds, and got it off just in time. Pass, Carson looking for, oh my, who's he looking for? That's Jet Scott. Jet Scott almost coming down with that. We have another injury on the field. It's another Seagraves Eagle.
An official timeout on the field. It's going to be 4th down when we come back to play.
4th and 6 for the Lions. Oh my goodness. Ford Rogers back to punt. Decent snap. He gets it off. He wasn't even sure that didn't get blocked as he looked back after the fact. Griffin Neal stopping its Eagle roll at the 47-yard line. Good job by Griffin on that play. So 11:42. Trey, we still got third quarter on the board. All fixed. Mission accomplished. Oh, brother, one guy to beat, and Lane Steele. The man of is able to stop him from an inevitable easy touchdown. They're calling for the trainer to get out there, as apparently number 11 was hurt.
Alcatraz with a 38-yard run. Ball will be at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Ball's at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, they're definitely bigger than us, but I don't know that they're any better condition.
Looks like we got the double leg cramp from getting tackled from behind on this hot day. It's got the double leg cramp. That's tough.
And that's why, folks, we have Coach Hiley on the field. Coach Hiley coming in clutch with the analysis from the field. I couldn't tell it was a cramp, but that's obviously a double cramp. Number 11 should be fine once he gets past that. So thank you for that analysis, because I couldn't tell if he was hurt badly or not.
I feel for the kid, I really do. He's cannot bend his knees right now. He is walking like an Egyptian off to the sideline. That's right, you heard it. Walk like an Egyptian.
If I could only play that right now, but it would take me too long to find that. But yeah, he's cramping pretty bad in his calves, and you can see by the way he's walking. So he'll be fine. That's number 11, and that would be Junior Castillo. That's not right. Number 11 is Braden Alvidrez. Wow, just butchering names. Seagraves, folks, I apologize greatly. I have never seen that last name before. That's interesting. So here we go, Seagraves. Threatening the end zone again, already up 14. And a nice little dive right off the tackle. Not really getting anywhere. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Steele with the tackle.
Again, Lane Steele coming in clutch. I can see Lane Steele coming into his own on this first game. People are starting to understand what their role is here. It'd be a shame that we didn't have that done before this game. But Lane Steele, obviously a great story, as this is his first foray into what real school looks like, you could say. He's been home taught. I was home taught for a couple of years. Lane, a great kid, enjoy him in class too. Got some motion to the right. Got a nice little pitch, and he is taken out of bounds at about the 3 or 4 yard line by, can't see numbers over here, number 3, which is Kai Lee. Good going, Kai.
It's a gain of 9, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 1, Lions fans.
.10:22 showing on the board here in the 4th quarter. Again, the same scores we had at halftime, 27-13. Eagles leading by 14. Looking to add to that right now as they are on the 5 yard line. Handoff, tippy toe, and he's in for another touchdown for the Eagles. And they're making it look way too easy. Again, a lot of these non-district games, the whole point is to play tough opponents and to get better so that you're ready, that you're a cohesive team by the time you are playing in district. Because these public schools definitely have more kids and more resources, and they do make the extra point, the 2-point extra point. So 35-13 here with 10:17 remaining in the game.
Lions 13.
Substitute back to kick for the Eagles. Ashley and Carricker back to receive.
Oh, come on. There was a guy offside on that. I could be wrong, folks, so you might rewind your live stream just a hair and see if somebody went across the 40 before he kicked the ball. That's actually a penalty. But not that it matters that much in the grand scheme of things. I'm just have that referee kind of mind, I guess. So here we go with 10:09 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Gonna need some magic as Trinity is down by 22. Doable but difficult. Dawson and Ryder Purdy close to us down here on the twin side. Carson Castillo ready to go. Pitch, a great pitch. Levi Shelton down the left side. Fastest I ever seen him run. He might have cramped up too. And he did. His hamstring just cramped up. He's holding it greatly right there. And Levi Shelton, who's on my Guatemalan crew, hopefully that's just a cramp. Please just be a cramp. The way he's writhing around, I would bet it's a cramp. You could see him slow down as that cramp took hold.
Ford, that looked like hamstring. It looked like hamstring as he went down. We'll see if it was just a cramp.
Yeah, I was hoping it's just a cramp.
He was definitely clutching at the hamstring as he went down, so hopefully a cramp up there.
Shelton with the carry. It's first down for the Lions from the 34-yard line.
Okay, folks, that means with Levi Shelton out, you've got Caden Ashley at the offset back to the right of Carson Castillo. There's the pitch to David Carricker. If he can get to the outside, he turns it up, head of speed. And I will say, David Carricker ain't afraid of nothing. He's this little bitty dude, but he will run you the heck over because he's not scared of nothing. So that was a good run right there. Second best run of the day, I think, for David Carricker is he had that 20-yarder a little bit earlier. Clock running 9:14, 9:13, 9:12. Here in the fourth quarter, Trinity down 22. Back to pass. Throwing to the left is Carson Castillo. Dawson almost came back and caught it, but it hits the ground incomplete. Clock is stopped at 9:01. That's, I guess, the one silver lining about this is clock is stopped. I'm sorry, I was playing with Jake and I didn't even watch that play. I'm sorry. Brings up fourth and about 5. Make that 4, excuse me. Has to go for it. Dawson Ashley on this side. You got motion this way, David Carricker, and it's way over his head. That better go out. David gets walloped. That's part of the play. It's the way it goes. Incomplete, ball rolls out of bounds. Turnover on downs. Eagles take over on their own 28. Any update on Levi down there, boss?
He's in a lot of pain down here.
So what you're saying is it's not a cramp? Okay. Folks, we're not totally sure how bad the injury is on Levi, but it is looking to be a little bit more severe than a cramp, that's for sure. But we don't know. He is being still, so he's not writhing around.
Trying to do karate. Putting you down there, right?
I'm up here making faces and dancing funky, trying to make the cheerleaders laugh. I got a couple of them, but they're good at their job and they're not really cracking a smile. Great run off the defense's left. Almost a fumble when he hits the ground, but he gets it back. Gain of about half a yard, but that is going to get the clock running. We called timeout. So Trinity stops the clock with 8:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Sweep to the defensive right. Dawson Ashley grabs him. He does gain a couple, but not much. Clock still running, 8:17, 8:16. Coach White with one extra timeout left right now. We do have a player down. Seagraves, player down. I cannot see numbers. Again, being the first real game of the year for both teams, you know, the stakes are a little bit higher. You're trying a little bit harder. It's not quite the relaxed scrimmage that sometimes they can be, and so guys are cramping up. It was pretty hot earlier. It's quite pleasant out here now. Number 21 is who was down, being Devin Espino. Or Espino, I guess it should be Espino. And I could be definitely wrong too. So clock is now running again, or at least it should be running again. White Zebra is saying run it again. There it's running again. 8:05, 8:04, 8:03. We got third. Got some trickery. Everybody thought the play wasn't going. Everybody's standing around, and the guy's able to stumble to within 6 inches of the first down.
It's going to be close, but it looks like it'll bring up fourth down and half yard.
It is fourth and short. I'd go for it if I was Seagraves. And I think that's what they're going to do. Obviously going to use as much time as they can. They have 15 more seconds on the play clock. Clock is still running at 7:25, 7:24, 7:23. Here they go, fourth down, hands off, first down easy, plus another 5 or 6. Make that plus 7 after the first down. So clock stopped momentarily at 7:11 while they moved the chains. It's now running again, 7:08, 7:07, 7:06, as they are just slightly over their own 45-yard line. Looking to run out the rest of the clock and go home with their first win of the 26-27 season. Levi down there, he's leaning with his left arm. Yeah. Running back, very shifty and hard to bring down, and he gains another 15. So I think they're just content with going down and maybe scoring again to call this. Coach Hiley was just talking to me where y'all couldn't hear him, and he was telling me that Levi's down here walking a little bit, putting a little bit of pressure on that left leg, which is what it looks like it is that left hamstring. You can't see him on your screen right now as Jake and this team has moved off to the right. But he is walking a little bit. He's got, looks like full motion of his foot. He's not the happiest camper, I can tell by his face, but he is walking a little bit with a hair of assistance from John Murray, the trainer. Big 44 off to the offensive left side. Able to rumble and stumble and go out of bounds. Of course, if I'm the Seagraves coach, I'm a little aggravated that he went out of bounds right there as he stops the clock with 5:50 left.
It'll be 2nd down and 1.
Play clock at 20 seconds left before snap, and again, the game clock is stopped at 5:50 because he ran out of bounds.
That's their last time out of the game.
So, Trinity uses their last time out here. Guess they just wanted more time to talk out what they're going to do right here because the clock was already stopped. Bro, on timeouts, if nothing's going on, put it on the cheerleaders. Okay.
I thought about doing it. I was like,
Yeah, hey, it's your first game too. We'll figure that. We'll fix it next time. It's okay. 2nd and short. No timeouts left for Trinity. 5:50 left in the 4th quarter. Trinity down 22 points, if my math is right. Hand up off the middle. Some dive.
With the tackle. That's a first
Right
down
off the
for
right
Eagles.
guard.
I thought about it.
Yeah, it's okay. And another Seagraves Eagle is down. I would assume that's more cramps. Pickle juice or bananas, I believe, is what you're supposed to eat or something.
Bananas
I just-
is better.
I just went to another country for the moment.
For the moment, so I don't know.
This is American
Oh,
football.
American.
What are we doing here?
This is more like a robot.
Big number 65 for Seagraves with his a cramp for him, and that is Alex Rubio. Great last name. But looks like he's just fine. It's just a cramp, no big deal. Again, we have to entertain ourselves up here. Jake and I up on top of the press box. Me with no fences around me, I could fall to, like I said, my inevitable demise. What?
Why is it called football if we use yards and not our feet?
Quit being logical.
Does it make any sense?
Here we go. We got a sweep to the offensive right. Dawson Ashley ready and misses him. But it is cleaned up by 22 and Griffin Neal, 22 being a Wyatt Neufeld. At least that was.
We see Mr. Martinez in the north end zone by the scoreboard. Brecklin Buchanan, please find Mr. Martinez near the scoreboard.
That doesn't sound pleasant. Again, Mr. Martinez, our secondary principal, formerly of Seagraves. Probably still has tons of connections there. Well, motion left, handoff. It's a little lead up the middle, and big number 21 runs.
Hudson Churchwell with the tackle.
Runs Rylan Suarez right over and gets finally caught at the 6-yard line. Again, clock still running as Trinity cannot stop it. At 4:10, 4:09, 4:08, 4:07. Of course, they're down inside the 10. First and goal at the Lions 6, looking to add some more points and make this game look a little bit more lopsided. Here they go. Motion left. Handoff, lead to the left, and touchdown number 21. Easily achieved. Pretty much untouched. Again, say again. Okay. Coach Hiley's going to come up here, as I don't know that I would want to be on the sideline right now either, so he's going to come up. We might get some ending thoughts here with 3:33 remaining in the game from Coach Hiley here, and a little bit as well, as he's been down and then has kind of the pulse of the team as he's been standing on the 50-yard line next to the benches the entire game. Again, 50 of you here on the live stream, thank you for sticking with us the whole time. This first live stream of the year, and that was good. The extra point is good. So 42 to 13. 29-point lead.
3:33 left in the game.
This game that started off really promising for the Lions is just kind of falling apart.
At 7 p.m., play the bowl goal at Antelope Stadium. Seagraves will host the Abernathy Fake Antelopes at 7 p.m.
We? No.
We'll see you all
They.
next week. Make plans to attend. If you can't, tune in to Trinity Christian Sports on YouTube for the live stream. You're good to hear Mr. Curtis Ford himself, the infamous play-by-play announcer.
Infamous. Apparently I'm infamous now. Thank you, Trey Payne. No. There was no kneeing. They may later if they get it again, but not right now. Again, if you heard Trey Payne, we will be playing next week in Post. Just a small little jaunt to the southeast of Lubbock to play the Bold Gold of Post. Like you heard Trey say, that's where he's from. Here's your kick. I didn't see anybody cross the line that time. Caught by 5. Is that Jackson Resnicek? I think it is. Yes, it is. Gets it up to the Lion 41 with 3:24, sorry. Clock looked like it was moving there for a second. Left in the game. Let's see what Coach White decides to do here, as Carson Castillo is still out there at quarterback. His number 2 quarterback is unavailable, as that is Levi Shelton, who's one of the number 1 running backs. But Levi being, I believe, the number 2 quarterback, which makes Jet Scott the number 2 quarterback at this point. Had a couple of really good games by a couple of Lions today that I've noticed. We'll ask Coach Hiley this when he gets up here, and he's not made his way up here yet. Bo Connor with some great tackles. Dawson Ashley with a really good job, looking promising. There's a pass out to Dawson right there, making a move, still moving, and gains about 11 on that play right there. Again, like Dawson Ashley's done really well. A couple of good passes by Carson, but he has been picked off once. Lane Klein, listen to me. Lane went to school here a few years ago. Lane Steele with a good game. Made some great tackles, a touchdown saving tackle at one point. So a lot of promising things for the Lions in this game. There's a handoff to Caden Ashley, Dawson's brother, number 15 back there. Gains about 5 yards. Good job by Caden. I think he's going to factor greatly into this team as we move forward this year, especially if Levi is hurt for any extended amount of time. There's excuse me, Carson passing to Dawson. Dawson with another first down over here, getting down to the 34-yard line. $2:19-2:18 remaining here in the fourth. Motion by Caden Ashley, thrown over to Caden Ashley, caught by Caden Ashley. Good block on the far side. I need to figure out who that was. 17, I think that is Hudson Churchwell. Nope, That was Rylan Purdy with a good block over there that allowed Caden Ashley to get a few more yards over there. Ends up getting about 4 yards right there. Clock stopped.
Reception before the timeout. It's going to be 2nd down and 6.
I would assume that was a timeout by obviously the Eagles as the Lions are out. Good job by Jake getting some other action on the board as we're in the middle of a timeout right here and nothing going on the field. John Murray not only messing with Levi Shelton down there, he's also talking to Bo Connor, who was down on the sideline earlier, but it looked like it was just cramps earlier, but I don't know what it is here. The referees are ready. The Zebras are ready on the Serengeti. Here we go. Try to make some magic happen. Carson pitching it out, and that's a live ball that Caden falls upon, and I don't know the way it was if he was able to keep it. I think he did. So that's a loss of about 4.5 yards on a pitch that Caden wasn't able to handle. Of course, the quality of the pitch is a little suspect too in that particular case. So 3rd and long at 1:36, 1:35 remaining in the 4th quarter. Throwing over to Rylan Purdy, who had some great moves over there. Touchdown! Big pass from Carson Castillo to Dawson Ashley for a touchdown. Yeah, it is a little too late, but it is good to see that connection, and hopefully that's going to be happening much more in the future. Austin Barnett out to kick the extra point. A big 2-0 on the scoreboard would look a whole lot better with the other team at 42 there, Austin. So let's put this one between the wickets, please. We need a good snap. Snap is to Rylan. Rylan messes it up, and we're in trouble. Somebody get in the end zone! He gets it!
Ashley tonight with 8 catches, 172 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Steele and Griffin Neal with 9 tackles each tonight. folks. Seagraves Eagles 42, your Lions 21. We're going to see you in post next week. If you don't mind, look around you, look at the trash and dispose of all your trash and make sure you get all your belongings. We're really thankful for Seagraves coming out tonight. We want to pray for them to have safe travels home. A great game tonight. It's football season. It's a beautiful moon tonight. That's all we're going to say. Have a great weekend, Lions fans.
Check, check. Oh my goodness. You know, that's where I got to check my levels a little bit better. And apparently my mic died. So again, I wanted to say thank you for being with us. All you folks have been with us. I don't know how much you missed from what I was saying a second ago, but Trinity Christian falls in this first game, 42-21 to the Seagraves Eagles. Eagles will head our southwest of here with their first win of the year. And as I was saying earlier, a lot of good things today for the Lions, a lot of bad things for the Lions, and they will definitely be working on those in the meantime between now and the game next week at Post. Already told you some of the good games of the people on the Lions team. If you can make the trip down to Post, which doesn't take very long, please do so, as we could use all our fans down in Post rooting us on against the Post Bold Gold. Again, I want to say thank you to Bobby Dye down in the end zone. It's been running our end zone camera for us, helping the team out with those great views right there. I want to thank Coach Hiley that was down on the field doing the color for us. He was going to come up and talk to us, but he had to stay down there and manage possible injuries. His job is managing anybody that might be getting concussions. And obviously, thank you to my son who was up here, Jake Ford, who is my cameraman this in his final year of high school. And if you're listening and want to be a cameraman and you're a student at Trinity Christian, I need a new cameraman for next year, as everybody that I have is going to be leaving. And Coach Hiley's giving me looks. Let me see what's going on with him real quick. Hey, thanks, boss. Appreciate it, Trey. You know what I mean? You did a great job on Meet the Lions, better than I would have done by a long shot. So that was great. Long shot, though. He'll admit it. Yeah. Oh, you stop. No, you're good. I was about to sign off anyway. I didn't know you were coming up. Sign off for me. Yeah. Coach Hiley says thank you for being with us. I'm glad that his mic worked for this. Hopefully it added to a little bit of the environment that we gave you here tonight. So for everybody involved, thank you for being with us. Trinity Christian falls to the Seagraves Eagles 42-21. So this is Ford from the Archie Warwick signing off. We'll see you down the road.